Hi everyone, thank you for clicking on my video. Today I'm going to tell you about a few of the new products that I bought, which I've used to achieve this look. So, my hair is usually a frizzy mess, but I was looking for some natural looking hairspray, so I picked up the Living Proof, just the mini version, Living Proof Flex Shaping Hairspray from Sephora. This mini size, which is 99ml, was $20. I think the full size is 34, so it's a little bit expensive for a hairspray, but I feel like it does a really nice job of smoothing out my hair and looking natural and not not making my hair look stiff. I'm not sure what it's like for hold because I haven't worn it out yet, but for smoothing purposes, which I wanted it for, it's doing a good job and it smells really good as well, so I like that. The foundation that I've got on right now is the Superstay by Maybelline. I've been using I sort of alternate between my two favourites, which is the new NARS Radiant Longwear Foundation, I think it's called. I love that for daytime wear. The only problem is it's $60 a bottle, so it's a little bit expensive for me to be using all the time. So I wanted to find like a nice drugstore alternative, and I feel like this is doing a really good job. I wouldn't say it's not a dupe. It's just a nice foundation in its own right. It gives a nice matte finish, which I like. And I can't feel it on my face. It doesn't feel stiff, and I just feel like it looks quite natural, and I just quite like it. I think I got it on sale. It's usually around $20. I got it for $14, and I got it in the colour 112 Natural Ivory, which I feel like matches me pretty well. Another thing that I picked up recently was the Real Techniques beauty sponges. I was using just a random one that I bought for like $5, which is doing fine, but I just needed some new ones because that one was getting really old, and I can't justify spending $30 on a beauty blender. I just can't, even though I do want to get one. I've never had one, so I might splash out on one. I just feel like I've got better things to spend $30 on, and with those Real Technique ones I got 2 for $15. So to achieve this eye look, I use the new Soft Glam palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I love it. I quite like the fact that it has Tempera in it, which is this first shade underneath my thumb, because that is a shade that I use a lot from the Modern Renaissance palette, so now I've got 2, which is fabulous. I feel like it is quite similar to the Modern Renaissance palette, but obviously it's not exactly the same, so you can use them in harmony with each other. They go really nicely, so those two are like my main eyeshadow palettes, and I just feel like I've got everything I need. I feel like those 2 palettes and I'm good. This gorgeous gold foil on my eyelids is actually by Essence. It's the Metal Shock eyeshadow, and this was $5.50, so it's so affordable, and it's just really nice. Like, it's not streaky at all, it goes on really nicely, it doesn't transfer or print onto my eyelids, dried down nicely, it isn't drying. I can't say enough good things. I love this. It's so affordable, so good, and definitely a dupe for the Stila, can't remember what it's called, but you know, the Stila like foil liquid eyeshadows. Then on my lips I have got the Revlon Super Lustrous lipstick. This was on sale. Sorry, phone ran out of battery halfway through, but I think what I was on was the Revlon Super Lustrous lipstick in number 44, Bear Affair. That's upside down. You still can't see because it won't focus, but anyway, it's this. I swatched it, but I have since smudged said swatch. It's that bottom swatch there, but it's on my lips right now anyway. It's a bit of like a peachier nude sort of colour, and I really like it. I feel like it's just a really true nude. It's lovely, nice, creamy, hydrating formula. You do have to do a couple of, it's kind of a little bit sheer when you first put it on, so you have to, you know, do a couple of swipes, but I don't mind too much. Like I say, $7. Can't complain. Nice formula, nice colour, so I quite like that. I feel like my hair is starting to go a little bit frizzy again. I could do with another spray. But anyway, and then something else I picked up, which I'm not wearing, was this Vice Liquid Lipstick from Urban Decay, and it is in the shade Back Talk. I don't know why I keep trying to do that because it's not going to focus, my hands are too shaky, but anyway, that's the second swatch, which is on my hand. It's a little bit more purple than I thought it would be. I thought it'd be a bit more of a light pink. I don't know, I'm just not very good at picking shades. Like, I feel like they always look different out of the bottle. But anyway, I picked this up just to try it out because it was half price. It was down from $24 to $12, so I thought I may as well give it a try. There's usually a reason why it would be on such a big sale, and I feel like it's a little bit streaky, but nothing too bad. Like, I don't know, I haven't worn it for a long period of time, so I'm not sure, but yeah, I thought it was alright when I tried it out, so we'll see. I'll get back to you on that one. Then pretty much the last thing that I've been using as well is this Murad Hydrodynamic Ultimate Moisture Moisturiser, and it's just, I got it with my Beauty Insider points from Sephora. It was 100 points, and basically what I've been doing is trying out like a bunch of different skincare samples and stuff, because my skin is just on a bit of a mad one at the minute, so I need to find some stuff that's gonna sort it out and work for me, because I think everyone is, but quite picky with skincare. But I'm really liking that. I also got a mini of the La Mer, Creme de la Mer, which I thought I was going to love, and I was like, oh no, I'm going to love it, and then I'm going to have to spend the $300 on it. But actually, I don't love it. It made my skin really oily. It's a weird consistency as well. It's like, it's really thick, and it says to press it into your skin, but you almost can't, because it just like, I don't know, like you have to sort of smooth it around your face, otherwise it doesn't. I know you have to warm it up first, but I mean, I was warming it up for ages and my fingers were getting a damn good moisturisation. So yeah, don't know, just haven't figured it out and put it on properly, or I just don't like it, and I think it's that I just don't love it. Like, I don't hate it, it's good, it's nice and moisturising, but yeah, it just made me if I put it on at night, I'd always wake up with a spot, and yeah, it just made me oily. Wasn't a huge fan, so won't be purchasing that. But this one, however, I'm really liking. It's got a matte finish, it dries and, well, it sinks in really nicely. Yeah, and it just gives a really nice finish, really nice under makeup too. Yeah, so like that one. Another thing that I really like, which I am going to buy the full size of, is the Black Tea Eye Cream by Fresh, the new one, but it's like $90 for a little pot, which, you know, I just haven't took the plunge yet, basically, but I probably will, because I really like that. So yeah, that's it pretty much, and then apart from, like, I've just got Hoola bronzer on, and the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and then for highlight I have got the Vanish, I think it's called the Vanish stick by Hourglass, and it's in Champagne Flash, and I really like that. I feel like it's not like, it doesn't look like you've got a highlighter necessarily on, but I feel like it's just like a really natural sheen. I feel like it blends nicely, looks like a natural glow, like it a lot. Yeah. So that's it for makeup, apart from I've got Too Faced Better Than Sex eyeshadow on, no mascara on, which I like for like the first half an hour, and then I don't, because it goes underneath my eyes. Like, I can't wear it for a whole day. I can just wear it if I'm like, say if I'm going out for dinner or something, like, it'll be fine, but for a whole day, not good. Goes into my under eyes, gives me panda eyes. Tried out the waterproof version to try and avoid that. Didn't like it. Don't feel like it's as nice of a formula. It's not as volumizing, it's just a little bit more wet, which is weird. But anyway, and then this is Dip Brow in Blonde by Anastasia.